We is live.
You must have. Just start from the beginning of this trial, I guess.
Oh, goodness. Anyway, we is live again. Sorry about that. My power went out temporarily. So.
I'm just gonna do some hyper skipping.
Alright, now we should be back to where we were as far as, like, the stream is concerned. Sorry about that, everybody. At least it's not far that we had to kind of go backtrack to get back to where we were.
Yeah, thankfully. There was a storm in that area.
Oh, you checked my own weather?
I looked at the Weather Channel radar.
Oh. I didn't hear any, I'm not hearing any lightning or seeing any thunder.
Oh, okay.
It did rain earlier, but...
Come here. Stop. Rob.
Oh. Okay.
Too enthusiastic. Let's go.
Okay. Go ahead, Edgeworth.
All right. And that question is... What did the security ladies at the guard station see?
Oh god, I have to do that voice again.
Yes, you are. Let's call the security officer to the stand. And here we go. Will the witness declare her name?
Oh boy. I'm gonna hit this button early. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Oh.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow?
I will be clipping this.
I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
You should know what button I pushed.
Your name, please. I do.
Oh dear.
You should.
No need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
I can't think of it. Your name, please.
Kiss.
Oh.
Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy, old bag, dearie. Blah blah blah. Revel.
Yeah, she's very She's a very windy old bag. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony?
No. Sorry. Wrong character. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony.
Even the judge doesn't know how to deal with her.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
Nobody knows how to deal with her.
Don't blame him.
Okay. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. that man right there. And he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Hmm? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to come, or could go into the studio. Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in. Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in.
Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
A run through?
Like with a spear?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero.
If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon?
What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs always. Never missed one in all my years.
Thank you, Hammerman. I don't think I can explain how important it was that you stopped the van. I would be splattered if you crushed under debris. So thank you, sir, for saving me. Sorry. Dr. Horrible sing-along blog singing Captain Hammer song. Wow!
Oh.
I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium, take up a guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
I was at the main... Okay, I already did that. So you're watching there the whole time. No breaks, not even a second. Of course. I am a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? Nope. It's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Whippersnapper.
Nope.
No, Snipper.
Snipper Whapper. You're making her flustered, Nick. I think old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Nick?
Why don't you raise an objection?
So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
How did you know that? Oh, I have my ways. That overdressed a young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job. Hey Edgeworth, are you gonna give him a pay cut?
I'm feeling about this.
Poor Gumshoe. Getting ratted out by a security guard.
I'm gonna excuse myself. Don't mind me. Just carry on with the case.
That donut must have been like the equivalent of a week's worth of his meals.
Right.
Maybe at the end
Turns
of this, he
out-
might have 2 bowls of ramen.
Turns out she laced it with laxative.
Wouldn't be surprising. Sounds like something she'd do.
Yeah. I can see it.
She's trying to promote that colon health.
Ew. You're sure? Sure as spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain yourself. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny.
Nick, this is your chance.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Stand back, everyone, nothing here to see. Just Jim in a danger in the middle of it, me. His Captain Hammer's here, blowing in the breeze. And the day needs my saving expertise.
Okay, good. Alright, let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True. Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Hmm? I know that. I wasn't bored yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Whittle Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
Was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed of... Oh, you should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence. How? He didn't even give it a second look.
Oh my.
Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear her. Screwed up. I feel like if we get punished, it's me screwing up my own characters.
Let's hear about your proof then.
All right. I never say anything. I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that photo, or picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day.
In times like this, I honestly wish there was a button like in Chrono Trigger where you could move the text box up.
That's how I knew it.
I guess.
That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy.
Never found it to be an issue.
Then again, we could just open up the court record and get a better look at it.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Oh boy.
Please don't.
All that hot air.
That's the last thing I need to hear.
Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their back. Everything I've said is on... Oh.
Yep, here we go again.
Blah, 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 blah.
I just imagine her
Mr.
just
Wright.
saying blah 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 blah. Also wrong line. Or wrong.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match.
There's only so much of this I can take after all.
Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run through then. Trip and fall? Yes. And to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better.
I kissed you where it hurt.
Oh, good lord.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Agreed.
Where was the assistant then?
Never thought
Oh,
I'd agree
her.
with you on something, Phoenix.
She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
I'm gonna step away for a second since I don't have any voice lines.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
Is samurai spear the murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record.
Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after that, after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Power.
I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this picture can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else caught, or else not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer.
Oh, so that's tension. I
We
mean,
have to
hi.
consider that possibility also.
This tisk. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Yes.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30. True.
At least he didn't get
The
his
only
teeth knocked
person-
out.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Considering the time of death.
No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen it.
2:30.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been, or it would have to be, the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Do we have to?
Your Honor, if the defense's aide is bored, maybe she should leave.
Okay. Dip?
How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to that young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
Freeze, it's the cops.
I see Detective
Seriously,
Gumshoe.
stop stealing my stick!
I'm better than you in every way.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking, right?
No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
Hooray.
How do you know that?
Didn't I just say?
Wait, we already looked at that.
Yep, we after that last bit, it goes back. So now's our now we find the contradiction and present the evidence.
May want to save if you're... There you go.
Okay.
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy. Oh, wait.
Look how
So-
exasperated I look.
So, which part of the testimony do you think was the contradiction?
Oh, wait. Shit. Sorry. Huh. Because they said they were in the employee area, right?
Mm-hmm. And how do you get to Studio 1?
You have to go through the gate
How do you get in through the gate?
with the key card.
There you go. But this would not be the right place to present that, though.
Huh?
This isn't the right place to present that, though. Like I said.
Damn.
The contradiction was that she didn't see anybody else go by, right?
Yeah.
Just leave it as is.
No, I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. This is what you just did. Nope.
Yeah.
Don't.
Rob.
Nope. You're not presenting anything in this one. He already pressed her.
Oh. Oh no, I didn't press this one.
No, he didn't.
Huh.
Alright. Why, everyone was in the employee area before then.
There you go.
And I locked the main gate, so no one could get in. Not to mention... if they had, I would have seen them.
And this, yeah.
Is there a contradiction here or no? Okay.
I'm not Hold on. Ugh. Time jump true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was... because she said he went to... Wait a minute. Didn't we write something down about him?
What are you thinking, Rob?
Didn't
we write something down? What?
Because she mentioned that he went to the his dressing room because of his ankle.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I contradict?
Well, not sure if this is the right part of the testimony. Thing is, I don't remember if it's the third or fourth part that you have to... that has the contradiction.
I think we just did this one.
Yeah, we've done all
What
of them
about-
now.
Yeah,
what about-
rest on all of them.
Or what about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Alright.
You already pressed it.
Ah, crap.
You've pressed all of them.
Nothing to go ahead and look up.
I'm already on it.
Oh, okay.
It's the third or fourth one, though.
Alright. Old windbag have a way of skipping over important details after all.
You already read it.
Okay.
Present his photo at the statement where she says no one else went there. I was right, but I wanted to make sure.
Because it says photo number 2.
Hold on. Look at this photo one more time.
Look at this photograph.
This photo was taken by the camera at the gate
Every time I
for
do,
the
it
studios,
makes me
correct?
laugh.
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this picture. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 5th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there is only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased data for the other photo? Only someone with access to the the security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Holberg? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Another job.
That's right, I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security cameras takes.
Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
Alright, this is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it, couldn't she have thought of that a little earlier?
Classic windbag maneuver.
Okay.
Maya.
Okay. Might be a useful tactic to remember for use in my future career as a windbag.
Let's find out more about this erased photo.
Maya
Surprised you
Oldbag.
didn't press on that last one.
Well, who in the heck was in that in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh who, or gosh knows where.
4chan.
Sorry.
I can't
They're,
Here you go, 4chan.
they're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks.
Teenage
Oh,
Mutant Samurai Fanboys.
And?
Teenage Mutant Samurai Fanboys.
They're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Fanboys in a drain pipe.
So, on the photo that you
Boy
erased,
Tower.
Yeah.
It was a
Samurai
boy.
power.
Probably second or third grade.
what?
She got
Order,
schooled by a
order.
whippersnapper.
let me get this straight. You saw two kids pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in the second or third grade.
Oh, yes.
Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Okay. Hey guys,
Mm-hmm.
mind if I save?
Sure.
Yeah.
And we're gonna.
Hold on, let's see how far. Wait, because I think we might be. How far are we away from the investigation? Actually, we're really close to a save point.
So keep going.
Let's
Yeah,
see
it's
here.
only a few lines, I believe.
All right, Mr. Powers,
Yes.
tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume.
Yeah.
So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good.
I did it.
You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick? What are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take him so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. I mean, hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sound like that.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
Aden.
Oh, sorry. The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim.
We agree.
There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind, however. Beware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
Sir,
Why is it glowing like that?
Because if, like I just said, if you get it wrong, you'll get a penalty.
So who are we going to try and pin this on to delay the trial? For another day.
Not the assistant.
Teenage Mutant
You're wanting
Ninja
to, and you're not sure if
fanboys.
it's the right choice.
Teenage Mutant
Yeah.
Ninja fanboys.
Don't.
Huh?
Nothing. I think I may have just confused things.
Maybe.
Maybe. Share your thoughts. Talk it out.
Share your thoughts.
I mean, to the extent, I want to say the security lady because she's had a freaking bone to pick with Will.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, kids are gonna be stupid.
True.
The assistant,
Mm-hmm. Sorry. go
I
ahead.
haven't had much interaction with that character, so
So-
I mean, to the extent they seem like they, like at first glance, that they want to help. So it's toss up between the grade school boy or the security lady.
Mind if I give 2 cents?
Okay.
It was brought up earlier that that there's no way a 10-year-old boy would be able to lift that spear.
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning injuries. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was one person who... Oh, sorry. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbeck. What? Whippersnapper?
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Order. This is true, Oldback.
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume. then slip into the studio, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in... I'm sorry, if she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd.
Okay, Watson.
Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some other damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have
Go on.
an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, cool. The music came back on.
Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
No, cooties.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole thing.
Take it
Take
the
this
whole,
the whole
way.
way. Press further.
Oh, okay.
The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's action on that day. But why would I do something so horrible?
Keep going.
Alright, you forget Mr. Powers lacked a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other
Here we
person who
go.
went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though. As you said, second or third grade. Was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Any thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How could it be so unsure? Oh. Or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your Elder's Day whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof? Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder.
What are your thoughts?
Not sure.
I think, Aden, you gave the hint away a little too early.
Nah.
Okay.
He was cycling through pretty quick.
So what was the reason why they said that the kid couldn't do it?
Because the key card,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
Because it was okay.
Oh.
This.
That's what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna try presenting this.
Okay.
Your Honor, The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is known here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be for sure.
First.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're almost done.
It's a breath of fresh air, I'll say that much.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Miss Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Then
Almost
the
done.
prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldback, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about.
By whom?
You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Oh, shit.
This is the last part.
Oh, okay.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Olbach, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap. And I always do what I'm told.
Okay.
Person told you to jump, would you do it?
If it was edgy, maybe.
Please don't call me that again.
I'll be swimming back to you.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay. So you were told not to talk.
That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs. No less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy.
Yeah.
How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director?
I like
Of
girls.
course. What?
I'm trying to imitate the director.
Oh.
Yes, Will, I was surprised no one asked.
So where were these people?
Old bag.
Oh,
He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2. There was a Studio 2.
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I'll be nice. You can take a break here. Get to the end of it. Take a break's the correct answer.
Oh.
Okay.
So get to the end of her stuff.
Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can.
So basically, we need to press
Yeah,
on a
it's-
certain thing that get the prompt to
you're-
take
yeah.
a break.
Yeah, you're not gonna present anything. You're just press everything. Like actually press every single prompt.
Who were these people?
You can go through all
Okay.
these. You've already read it
Read.
all.
So we can just select the prompt to take a break.
Yes. When it shows up, continue cross-examination or take a break. Take a break. Because we don't have any evidence to contradict anything she's saying,
Sure.
Okay.
which will lead into another investigation. I already read this.
Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Olbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I?
We'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Aw, poor old windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
I certainly don't.
Well, don't. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without your accusation. Or my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
All right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
To be continued. Do, 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 do. All right, sweet. Who do you think killed Jack Hammer so far?
Maybe the creepy guy that you guys were talking about.
The director?
No, the
pervy
the
guy?
guy that sent... Huh?
The pervy
Yeah.
guy? Yeah, that's the director.
Are you serious?
Sal.
Yeah, he's the director / scriptwriter.
Yeah. I won't say his last name yet,
Oh, man.
but you'll groan, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the only other character in this in this case that has a pun for a nickname.
Yeah, because I honestly don't understand the wordplay for the owner. Or the owner's name.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
there is one. D. Vasquez.
Well, we'll find out next time.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, fuck, I think I get it.
Whoa.
Diva's guess.
That'd be kind of a stretch.
Yeah, it does feel like a stretch.
I mean, like, there's also, like, way down the line, there's a character, he's a hippie monk named Peace, Love, and Understanding.
Fun.
Yeah, but the way it's spelled, you have to read it a few times. And I remember sending it to Aden, and I groaned.
Mhm.
Because the puns just get worse each game.
Oh,
All
no.
right. Let's get this wheel up. Yeah, I have to sign back in. Because my power went out. Oh, cool. Cool. I don't have to. Cool. At least it wasn't last night that this happened. Then we would have been
Yeah.
screwed.
We would have been able to swear.
I don't know. We might not be able to next time, though. Because karma's a thing. Spin!
I'm gonna want to swear next time.
Oh, I think we all are.
Wow.
Hello?
Okay.
I think that happened before the stream, but I'll have to watch.
Okay. Yeah,
Or
because
at least before the gameplay started. Good, what?
yeah, I'll have to watch it too because I think it may have happened before we went live. So I'll have to see if one of us confidently misremembered something. All right, interesting. So we might not swear next Friday. Cool. All right,
Yay.
ending screen is up.
All right, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate if you guys can. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. All that fun stuff. Follow us on our Patreon and our socials in the description, as well as check out Twitch for Aden and MJ, which is...
Mine is Professor MJ _ and Aiden's is.
PhaynIngmar.
And also, please check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob, Aden, and MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care, and we'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends.
Yeah.
All right, on the Twitch end of things, you know what to do. In the About tab of my channel, you can find the social media handles and their channels linked for both Aden and Rob, as well as some of our other friends. I've already labeled these streams as on the Twitch end as Part 4A and Part 4B due to the fact that my power went out in the middle of it. So we'll just do it that way. But until next time, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye.